What is up guys, Chris here and welcome to a new Call of Duty Ghost Top 5 video. Today we're taking a look at the top 5 things I liked about Call of Duty Ghost. And I can already see the trolls in the comment section like, oh, there's nothing good about Call of Duty Ghost, unsubscribe, blah blah blah. No, listen, there was definitely a good thing about Call of Duty Ghost. They were just overshadowed by the bad things. So let's get into the top 5 things Call of Duty Ghost did right, and as always, let me know if you agree and do feel free to leave your own top 5 in the comments down below. Number 5 is the addition of new game modes throughout the year. And this is not Blitz and Search and Rescue I'm talking about. I'm talking about Drop Zone, Gun Game, and even Heavy Duty. Even though I didn't like Heavy Duty, I like the fact that they added in new game modes that the community wanted throughout the year. And I definitely enjoyed Gun Game and Drop Zone more than anything in Call of Duty Ghost. Probably my most played game mode of any, maybe with the exception of Team Deathmatch because it was the only thing I played early on in Call of Duty Ghost. But Drop Zone is definitely my favorite game mode from Call of Duty Ghost. Gun Game was very fun, and that's why this one makes number 5 on the list. Number 4 is the fact that explosives were not very powerful. With the exception of the IED and when you put on Danger Close, the explosives in general weren't very powerful. This made it very difficult to go back to Black Ops 2 when you had to get adjusted to all the C4 spam there is in that game. And I just like that it's more gun on gun in general. Of course there was lots of bullshit and many people who got around the whole gun and gun thing with the C4 riot shield combination, but in general, especially in the late life cycle of Call of Duty Ghost, this really wasn't a problem at all and I really like that aspect of the game. Number 3 is gun balance. And that is because there was no clearly overpowered gun in Call of Duty Ghost. There was definitely favorite guns like the MTAR and the Remington, but I wouldn't consider them overpowered. They both had their weaknesses, and I would argue some of the other guns in the game could outperform them in many situations. Some people even argued that the Honey Badger is overpowered. In my opinion, one of the worst assault rifles in the game. That just goes to show how balanced the game was in general, and even if the MTAR and the Remington were very dominant, I wouldn't consider them overpowered by any means. Number 2 is the Create a Class system. Now it's sort of similar to the Pick 10 adopted by Treyarch and the Pick 13 that Sledgehammer Games is coming with. But I really like this one because it allowed me to have a lot more perks and it didn't really cost me anything. I could just swap away my explosives and put on a perk. I really like the freedom of playstyle it gave me, and I could really play a lot more aggressively in this game than I've been able to in any other Call of Duty. I really love that aspect, and I could just specify my classes so well. I really love this Create a Class system and I wish it was coming back. Even if a lot of people didn't like it, I loved this aspect of Call of Duty Ghost. But number 1 is of course the field orders. I love the idea of a unique kill streak. I had no luck with them until the second DLC or even the third DLC I believe, but once I got those kill streaks it was so much fun. It also gives you something else to aim for, and maybe the chem strike in a box was a little bit overpowered, but most of them were just fun and something different, and Call of Duty Ghost definitely needed this considering the really weak assault kill streaks that was in the game. So that was my top 5 things I liked about Call of Duty Ghost. Let me know if you agree down below. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.